Boom. Here we go. Where's my NLG people at? Let me see. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. If you're here, I want you to put thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I want to know who's showing up. I want to know who's showing up. Let's go. Who's showing up? Who's showing up for success today? Who's showing up for success? Who's showing up to take your business to the next level? Who's showing up for themselves? I'm excited. I am turned up this morning. I didn't even have my tea yet, but it is 10:01. Let's get ready to rumble. Rumble with what? The average small business rumbles and fights with technology today. So we decide not to do nothing about it because the pain of growth is probably more than the pain of being broke. I just said it. Sometimes we have to choose our pain. Is your pain big enough to go through the process of success? Now, what the heck does successful people do? What is it that separates a person from being successful and being unsuccessful? Because I can't say a failure because there is no such thing as failure. Failure is part of growth. So, and I know you guys heard this before. We have Mr. Chad Shapiro that is so amazing at his leadership skills and his training, right? But the question is, are we taking action on that? Are you really truly going all out, or are you just going for the ride? See if the ride will get you there. The ride and the vehicle, think about when you get in a car, right? If you get in a car and you have no GPS, guess what's going to happen? Mr. Emmanuel, what's up, my brother? Hope you're doing great. Got people all the way in Nigeria, right? That's where you're at. So think about this for a minute. I was going to talk about something different, but I'm just feeling, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. You guys feeling it? Do you guys feel that maybe sometimes you can go after the new business opportunity because the last one you did fail? Come on. At some time, we have to be truthful with our own selves and say, I hear this all the time, guys. So it's not just you, it's all of us. I'm too old. You guys heard that one before? I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too tall. I'm too short. Well, I'm too introvert. I'm too extrovert, right? These are all things that, hello, Marlo. Yes, she said yes, absolutely. So we hear those all the time. And we hear it within ourselves. But here's the big question. If you heard it before and you still in that place where you're feeling like that you're feeling a failure, that you're feeling you're too old, you're too young, you're too far away. I'm in Africa, that I can't do that. I'm in China, I can't do that. I'm in South America and I can't do that. It's just a whole bunch of BS that we tell ourselves. And when I say BS, I mean bologna sandwiches. Okay? Yes? So we tell ourselves this stuff, but in reality, what would happen? Just let's just close your eyes. What would happen if you stop telling yourself those lies? What would happen, guys? I am going to put my My personal do not disturb me for an hour because I am concentrating here. If you stop telling yourself those lies, your opportunities will grow. There's a book that says your gift will make room for you. You guys know what book that is, right? The room that your gift will make room for you. The problem is that we don't give it enough room because we're just in our minds. We're being so negative, and it's not your fault. It's actually the surroundings and the way we were raised up and the way we're growing and the way we're developing. And by the time we're 30, 40, 50, we're just so full of bologna sandwiches in our minds that we cannot comprehend what it will look like for us to hit that success part. I just, I personally would never have thought, and I've been struggling with this for years, guys. It's transparency time. I wanted to find out what the heck was it that I was doing wrong, and how come if I was trying so hard, why couldn't I get to the success? Success means different things for all of us, right? Success means different things for all of us. Whatever that success means for you, because success for me today means I'm stable mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, relationship wise. So it's not just that one thing, it's just several different things that we need to understand before we can get there, before we can go there. So I didn't know how the heck does a person like Mr. Chad Shapiro become so successful. What made him so successful? And what could I do to become a person of success, whatever that means to you? My life is, I just don't see me getting. I just don't see me. I just don't see it. How could somebody like me, again, you're telling yourself the old same story. And I got tired of telling myself that story that was not getting me anywhere. I knew that there had to be a secret. Yes, come on. You guys want to know the secret? Who wants to know the secret? I got the secret today. I have a secret today. You want to know the secret? Give me a thumbs up if you want to know the secret. We're going live right now in the Facebook group for NLG. We're going live in my Facebook page and YouTube. So, if you want to know the secret to success, there is no secret. The secret lies in your mind. Because our understanding and our goals and our vision and our passion are all different. So when I was trying to study a successful person, what I started doing is understanding what can benefit me from listening to a Mr. Chad Shapiro. What could I get to listening for a Mr. Marwan Powell? What could I get from listening to a Miss Marita and all the other great coaches that I've learned to bring into my life, allow them into my life, because nobody can nobody can tell you anything that you're not willing to hear or you're not open to that area. So one of the things that have learned that have helped me become um, on my journey to success was the following: know one thing, that you don't know everything, and Who do I allow people? And this is a mistake that we have made in our past, at least for me, maybe not you, but I made it for myself. So I want to be transparent enough to let you know that I allowed other people to speak into my life that were not successful, that were not in the right journey. But what they said made sense to me at that time. So people can actually speak into your life and kind of direct you in the wrong way. I done that. And so what I want to share with you guys today in the next 20 minutes is this. Whether you think you can, whether you think you can't, you're both right. What is the success that you want for your life? Is your success, when people say success, are they speaking just about money? Because money doesn't make you happy. You heard that one before? Neither does being broke. Well, the Bible says the money is the root of all evil. The love. So get it. We got to understand what we're reading and why we're reading and the concept that we're reading it and the reason why we're reading it and the why we're reading it. Not just because somebody says it. So what we need to do is go find the truth for ourselves. Go find that truth for success for yourself. How do you do that? While you do that, be very, 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 very careful that other people are not tickling your ears and telling you things. When I've learned this, I'm like, I've learned this, and now and I think we do it because since you want to grow so fast and you're like, I'm just open, just somebody tell me, how do I get to success? How do I get to that success level? How do I get there? How do I get to where I want to go? And the answer is you have many paths to get there, and that depends on who is speaking into your life. So we need to allow some and also block some people away from our journey because their journeys doesn't have to be our journey. I can get something directly from Mr. Chachapiro and pull it in and say, man, that makes a lot of sense, but why? Right. And adjust and identify and adjust that to me, right? To Javier. Not to you, but I'm telling you what I've done for myself. Number two, when you start letting these people speak into your life, make sure that that person has qualifications to do so. Example, when somebody's telling you about the next business opportunity, show me your money, show me your roadmap, show me your team, show me this and show me that. One. Number two, because I always believe not, and I keep hearing this a lot. It says, if somebody's speaking into your life, what does their success looks like, right? And even though they could be successful, just because they're saying they're successful because their social media shows cars and money and all that, that doesn't make them successful, guys. Because their success doesn't have to be your success. Your success can be like we need to map out our success. That's the problem with us. We haven't mapped it out, so we don't know how to get there. What does success look like for you? I need to make $1,000 a month. I need to have my fixed physical fitness on point. This is mine. I'm telling you mine. What do I consider success? Is faith first, my God above all, number one. Number two, faith, family, right? You hear that? God first, your physical fitness, your family. These balances is what can make me successful because I'm happy. I have joy when I have all these in harmony. That's the word, harmony, right? You got to grab all these pieces and have them in harmony. So what does success look like for you? Because here's why what does that have to do with NLG? What does it have to do with what we're going with next level global, which is I think the next AI storm is coming of AI products and services. And I know you guys heard it around. I know you guys have been social media. You've heard AI, 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 AI. So like, can I tell you something? The AI is not going to make you successful. Yeah, I'm throwing myself under the bus. It's you that's going to make you successful. Because that's the problem that we have. We say that it's the product and the services that we're going to make us successful. Well, if energy doesn't make me successful, I'll jump to the next NLO and NLP and NLIA and LOM and until I run out of alphabet. And then you like start blaming people. Well, if this person would do that, if there were more team players, if there were, in reality, it really starts with yourself. It really is. Success depends on you, on me, on me. My success depends on me. You actually think that if I'm not jumping in here today and I actually woke up, which I've done many times, guilty of it, 100%, shoot me, woke up with a hungover, with a hangover, and I was not able to get up until like 12, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., start watching TV, and then waiting for 5 o'clock so I can go a happy hour. Happy hour because I didn't have a happy life. When my life started changing was because I started listening to different people. And then I came up with another struggle. And I know Mr. Chad Shapiro is very aware of this. I used to be the kind of person that would jump from business to business opportunities. I am. I'm transparent. And then that didn't work out. So I was like, why didn't that work out? I mean, that company was amazing. I wish they would have done this. I wish this would have happened. I wish they would have told me this. I wish they would have helped me with this. I wish, and the whole time, it was me because I wasn't given that opportunity what it needed to have, which it was 100% of me, the commitment level. So if you're not committed to something, I think this is where it all starts, discipline, commitments, and so forth. So if you're thinking about joining NLG, right, which I will put the link on there. If you guys want to join at any time, please feel free to do so. We're excited to have you and have you join us. But I think at the end of the day, like I always tell people, I think even more than that, the the success is going to have to come from us directly, from where we want to go with this. What do you, well, not even we, where do you want to take this? Like, where do you want to go with this? So if you're the kind of person that's looking for that opportunity to grow with great people, for one, we have a great leadership. I would not want to do anything like this that we're doing with Next Level Global if it wasn't for the Mr. Chad Shapiro's of the world. I just would not do it. I'd rather not do it. And I'd rather not do it because I'd rather not waste my time. But I think that doing it with people that, one, that you respect, that you love, that you believe in, and that you have so much faith on, because I've seen his growth. I've seen his process. I know what his heart is because I hang around with him a lot, right? Maybe not as much as we would like to because we both have families too. Mr. Marwan Powers of the world, very flexible, very able, very capable of doing so much. And we're so grateful for those guys. And that's why we're doing it. It's not even about me. It's just, we're just providing the technology. And guess who has the brains behind the affiliate part of it and all that? That's Mr. Chad Shapiro. He's done it way more than I have in the past. I'm just a techie guy, right? Just a techie guy. That's all it is. But what I wanted to share with you guys is that if you even come along, if you come for the ride, please don't allow your success to depend on Mr. Chad Shapiro, Mr. Marwan Powell, Ms. Maritas of the world, even myself. Don't depend, don't have your success, not my success, whatever it means for you, your success to depend on any of these people or even the platform. Because in reality, the success comes from you, the actions that you take. What we're doing today, as a matter of fact, just 30 minutes ago, I was on a call with my team of how we're laying down the foundation of when somebody comes in, We're going to give you the ability to have an AI account where you can actually import the leads automatically and start following up with people right away without you having to know anything, because we're doing all the work for you. See, we're doing the work for you, the 80%. But guess what? The 20% has to be done for you. What's that 20% look like? Following up your job, whether you are in car sales, whether you are a realtor, whether you are a mom, a dad, an entrepreneur, whether you sell services, whether you're in network marketing, whether you're in affiliate marketing, whether you are selling phones, T-Mobile, wherever the heck you're at, wherever you're a clerk at Walmart, wherever you're a clerk at Target, your job is actually to do one thing: to sell. Oh, wait, that word. I am not a salesperson. If you guys watched the training on Saturday that I did on NLG, hello, Sandy. How are you, Miss Sandy Collins, and Marlo, and Emmanuel, and Marlo again? I love when you guys engage and comment and so forth. So when you're doing all this and you're actually allowing somebody else to dictate your success, you're gonna regret it. And I'll tell you why. Because their success, what they see success, doesn't mean that success for you. It does not. Mr. Chad Shapiro's success is probably different than mine. I can guarantee you his success does not depend on technology, because it's just not him, right? I know his gifts. We all know his gift, right? He's so passionate for helping people. He's so great at being a speaker, right? So all these different things, that this is why I think I've learned is like what each one of these coaches. And so where I was going with this is this: hear me out, Miss Marlo, Miss Sandy, Emmanuel, and everybody else that's out there. Please hear me out. 1 second. Who's speaking into your life? Who's coaching you to success? To your success? Because somebody tells you, like when I do coaching sessions, I do a pre-qualification, not a qualification, but like an onboarding session, right? And I start asking these questions. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share with you a couple of these questions that I even ask. I didn't even have this plan, but check this out. All right, so I start getting, give me some wins, and they completed the assignment that I give them to our team. Then we talk about the 90-day plan, right? Because I want to know where they're going. What do they want to get out of the coaching? What made you decide to get coaching? What made you join the coaching, and where do you want to go? What do you want to get out of it? Because if you don't have their best interest, you're going to start talking about yourself and what you think is they should be doing. And that's not coaching. That's not coaching. That's telling somebody what to do is not coaching. It's helping them to achieve their goals is coaching. Like my team, if you have a team, right, the coach has a running back and he has a quarterback, right? The quarterback wants to get better at what? He wants to get better at throwing the ball, connecting with his team, and at the end of the day, getting more touchdowns. Yes. Well, what if he did that with that coach? That coach actually told that quarterback, I don't throw the ball like that. I think you should turn around and run the other way. Or I think you should go just switch out for a minute and go play running back. What would that team member, the quarterback, would say? They would be like, "What? That's not what I want to do." Right? So the coach is actually speaking into each one of the players' life, because each one's success looks different to them. One, the running back, his success is actually to run the ball. The quarterback is to throw the ball. So we all have a different purpose as a team. The NLG team. Who is the quarterback? Who is catching the balls? Who is running for the touchdowns? Which part of the team are you? I don't know. I don't know. That could be a little problem for you, because you need to put yourself as part of the team. I see, for example, I see Emmanuel is so engaged all the time. So props to you, my brother. I see your growth, right? I see you moving forward and always wanting to know more and to learn more, right? But if if he doesn't show those qualities, how would we know? How does Mr. Chad Shapiro know? He speaks very highly of Mr. Uh, Emmanuel, right? And all these different things that could happen. So just I want to leave you guys. It's 10:25, so I know we need to keep this one a little short, but I want you guys to think about that. Like if you're looking for that success in your life, whether it's financially, whether it's I want to become the best salesperson or business owner or everything, I think when we create those names, I think you need to understand them well, what each one of them means. What is a salesperson? And I did a sales training professional. Or, are you a sales professional or an amateur, right? And we're going to be doing session 2 this Saturday. As a matter of fact, you know, um, I am the kind of person that I currently have right now 6 coaches. I have, of course, a pastor who has my spiritual coaching, right? Speaks into my life, right? I have a business coach, right? That I belong to, paid a lot of money to be there, and I'm paying it every week because I see the more I train and the more I get coached and the more I get trained and the more I get coached. I don't know why, but it's the more money I make. And well, it's not about money. I hear you, and people that are telling you that, you're right. Money doesn't make you that, but it sure in the heck helps you accomplish more and help a lot more people. So if somebody's telling you that about why are you so worried about money, it may be because I never had any other goals or not to. My ultimate goal is to actually launch this and to have so much financial freedom that I'm able to share that with others around me. I also have a mental coach. I also have a physical a partner, a trainer. I just hired another trainer, and guess what? I even now have a styling trainer. So starting tomorrow, she's gonna come from California and she's gonna help me. How do you dress for success? So you guys may see part of that on NLG page, the next level leadership page, and the next level global that's coming out. You guys are gonna be able to see that training on there because we gotta learn is not just about showing up, but how do you show up, right? Are you showing up cut, and sometimes we can look rough and this and that, right? So kind of seeing all those areas of your life and how you can improve in those areas, because if you want to be a professional, you got to act like one, talk like one, dress like one, so that way people can start paying attention to you and take you serious, right? Yes. So 1028, Sandy, Marlo, Mr. Emmanuel, Chad Shapiro, all of you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of the day. Keep this in mind. Success does not come from what other people tell you it is. Success is something that you design for yourself. What does that success look like for you is completely up to you, not up to Mr. Chad Shapiro, not up to NLG, not up to anybody. So you should start designing your goals and your goals, your visions. If you're thinking about joining NLG, I can tell you one thing: your coaching and your training, you will have plenty of it. I have so much content to train on that is going to be ridiculous. And this is all stuff that I've learned from the great ones, not from Javier. So that way you guys don't say, I just don't know if I can trust that guy. Good thought. Because until you get to know that person, you can't just give your mind to somebody. You can't just be open to everybody. Okay. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Love you guys. I'm always excited to what's going to happen with NLG, what we're getting ready to do. A lot of moving things are happening. So just know that. And with that said, I know Thursday, Mr. Marwan Power is going to show up. Another reason why I don't show up on Thursdays, I changed it with him, is because on Thursdays, I have my coaching sessions with Mr. Chad Shapiro. So he does a great group here for ministry, and I'm part of that. So, boom, that's another coaching session. Just every one of those areas that you think you know it all, sometimes we need to step back and say, do I really, am I really there yet? And if I'm not, why not? Or is it your mind? Because we can get in our head so much that doesn't allow us to grow and to see the big vision. You can't see when you have a whole bunch of stuff in your face like that, right? Can you guys see my face? Or if I have 10 different thoughts in my mind that are going at the same time, you may be able to sneak peek in there, but you can't see clear into your whole mind is completely cleared of clutter and BS, or because you have a lot of, bologna sandwiches going through your head. You know what I mean? Got it? So, all right, guys, I will let you guys go for real right now. God bless. Thank you for showing up. Be there for yourself. And most importantly, be there for somebody else. They need you. Refer them. A lot of people are needing that success. And I know that one of the reasons Mr. Chachapiro wanted to do this is actually to help the economy and help every single one of you guys. And I'm down with him like two flat tires. Okay. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Ciao. Thursday, Mr. Marwan Powell. And then I think we have another training on Saturday. Well, I definitely have one on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, and I'm gonna give it to you guys. It's gonna be huge. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao for now.